Hey guys, sorry to stop that little conversation because we got shit to do. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Spectator Mode Podcast, episode 194.
Thanks, Keith.
Four.
No,
Yeah.
wait. Is it 4 or 5, guys?
4, baby. 4, like the Fantastic Four.
No. Is it? Is
It
it?
is 4, bro. It is 4. Not one Fantastic Four. Check the YouTube, baby.
All right, 194. They didn't mess it up this time. I was incorrect. So 194, ain't that a
There we
blip
go.
in
The Fantastic Four. I was right. Woo! Let's go.
I
Ain't
mean,
that a what?
just wait till we get to 196, and then we can talk about the Bionic 6.
Oh,
Here we go.
There we go.
Oh my
always,
god,
guys,
nostalgia,
welcome
right?
to-
What?
Welcome to the Outerhaven's best gaming podcast. We talk about everything under the sun and then some. So sun, moon, I guess. But hey, I'm getting ahead of myself. But I'm Keith Mitchell. We got my buddy Get Serious there, Kevin Kelly, and of
Yo.
course, good old Scott. What's up, folks?
Yeah, you're doing all right.
He's doing all right. All right.
Just
Yeah,
trying
well,
not to melt in the heat is all.
We
There's
are
no heat. It's just thunderstorm out here, baby. We're in
the middle of a thunderstorm, so we're going to try and get this show done without Raiden hitting my power grid and sending us out to the Stone Age. So, before anything, we like to say thanks for everybody for checking out the show on YouTube, on Buzzsprout, on Amazon, on Apple, and everywhere else where great podcasts are. We appreciate you checking out our show, and we do see you watching the show, even though it's only a little bit. We see you guys, so continue to do so, and tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies, tell somebody. We're out there. That said, we gotta tell enemies. So that said, let's talk about the things that we have played and or watched this prior week. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna make it easy for you. I went to the movie, saw Superman, thought it was pretty good. It was not woke. I think you guys who think it's woke are stupid. Loved it. I had a couple things I had problems with. I also like the fact that Scott's seen it. Some throwbacks that he put into the movie that he didn't think that people would notice, but I noticed them, guy. I noticed them all. So we're gonna talk about that. There was a lot of them in that movie. As far as gaming,
Guy.
I think I can say it. I'm saying anyway. So I've been playing Wu Chang, upcoming Souls-like game for
Nice.
PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Can't say anything else about it, so have to wait for the review next week or so. Other than that, more Nightreign, walking people through the game. Yes, playing with randoms because it's fun and also makes you reconsider life or rethink life or both.
I mean, as I said before, like in the video you posted about Nightreign, you deserve by playing Souls game. You deserve every suffering that happens to you. You deserve it because you played it.
I live in America, so let's just not talk about suffering right about now.
Wow.
That's the fun part, though. The suffering is the joy.
Dan season 2 came out, so loving that. So
yeah,
really loving that. If you haven't watched Dan, go do it. Great anime. Go do it. Other than that, I am done. So I'm gonna send it over to Kevin. Kevin's next.
Okay, for myself. Pretty much. I know I finished Techno Man. That was
Nice.
Whoa. Did you say Techno Man?
I said Techno Man.
Wow. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah, man. The Sedan cut. So it's got all the fixins. It's got all the adult innuendos. It's got what else? It's got blood. It was interesting for a children's show. For more like a teen show anyway. And the ending, oh my gosh, they got to a point where they were like, yeah, you know what? We're kind of done with the whole generic Saban music that we were gonna bust in, and we're just gonna go for the Japanese soundtrack when the two brothers are fighting. So that blew my mind. I'm like,
I think I need to go rewatch Techno Man. It's been a very long time. I think. Wow, I haven't seen that since I was a teenager.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, it was fun. It was a good ride. What else did I finish? I know. I'd say Lazarus, but I mean that. Yeah, that was great as well. What else have I seen? Was there going?
You're speaking. Your mic is dropping in and out a little bit.
Oh,
What you do, man? What you do?
yeah.
Now I can't hear it at all.
I guess while he's fixing
He
his
actually
issue,
muted himself. Yeah, he muted himself. He
I do that a lot at work.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like, oh, hi. He's like, yeah, can you help me here? And you like mute, and you just start screaming all the obscenities you can. I mean, I do the same thing. that comes with the territory, like getting your life together. You are actually muted, my friend. You might mute.
Meanwhile, while we're waiting for Kevin to fix that, you want to know how sad this country is right about now? I'm looking at an article that the Supreme Court allowed Trump to lay off 1,400 education workers.
Sounds about right.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
When the country is stupid, then I guess it's easier to fool them.
Yeah, it is.
That's America. I love the people in this country. I love my sandwiches. I love my hot dogs. I love my freedom burgers. I love it.
Speaking of crazy crap, let's see, what am I playing? Mecha Break just got to Diamond, so that's gonna be some craziness. What else? City of the Wolves just finished watching. Well, in the middle of watching the Esports Cup, so getting that done. Playing some VF and Clear Score. Yeah, and of course Street Fighter as well, whenever I could. And Tekken 8, of course. Fakaram. Sorry,
I heard he's
Ram.
Fuck you, come. But apparently he's a very terrible character, worst of all time. His design's bad. The usual.
He's great. He's got range. Okay, he's pretty.
I'm joking, but it's like I'm just like watching people who don't know. Like, I just think you just hate Tekken. Just say, you could just say this isn't for me. That's all you have to say. You know what? Like, I can say politely, DOA. The DOA is not for me anymore. I stop at the DOA 2 and I'm good. I'm Gucci. That's it. I'm Gucci.
People still play DOA.
There's this thing called Fight K. That's all I gotta say. Okay.
DOA, like, well, which DOA you're playing?
2.
Ooh.
Yeah, at the DOA 2, I tapped out. So it's like, you know what? I got nothing against the series, but at the 2 wasn't for me.
2 was great, man. I mean, hardcore was awesome as well too. Like, especially with all those improvements.
Man, you keep dropping out. Is it just me? Am I going deaf?
Oh
no,
shit.
No, I'm still here.
No.
Oh crap! I can switch out. Sorry.
What?
No, I can switch my mics over. I thought.
Yeah, I thought you meant like, no, don't leave. Yeah, fix the mic.
I was to say if we had a place with Don Cheadle, that's a lot of money, and I don't think it's $1 million. I don't think so. Like, yeah, I know Ryan Gosling's cheap. I mean, Scott could just pay for Ryan Gosling. That's just easy, right? Just a phone call.
If only I had his phone number.
His phone this year.
Is this year? Okay, how about that? Better?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
This year.
Difficult.
Shit. Yeah, my bad, guys.
Oh, no, it's all right. It's all good.
Downstream. Yeah, I don't think
Don't be a
there's
streamer.
anything else. No, don't be a streamer. Fuck. I don't think there's anything else I'm watching. I know I'm going to see Superman tonight. So.
Nice.
You're gonna have fun. Enjoy it. You're gonna have fun.
Yeah, I mean the
It's
whole
the
dog
movie. It definitely is.
That dog scene still is in my head, man. The Superman.
Oh no, you
questioning
just watch the movie.
Yeah.
You'll have plenty to talk about the dog.
Oh yeah.
Lex, where's the dog? You getting
Dog
this?
tape.
Shit.
I need to know, was that a real dog or was it all CGI? I need to know.
I think it was part CGI and then there's part real dog.
Like
I think they used James Gunn's actual dog for crypto.
Wow.
James Gunn did use gave his brother a job, so I wouldn't be surprised that he gave his dog a job.
He gave his dog a job too. His entire family has to get jobs.
Hey,
Yeah, like
it's like Sam Raimi with the superhero movies, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to get his brother. He's got to get Bruce Campbell. He's got to get everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I support it.
Scott, Matt, who's next?
Matt. Scott's always got a long list of things. No,
I got a
offense,
worse
but
list
you
of-
usually do.
I got a worse list of things, man. So games I've been playing. Check out the stream. I grinded a crap ton of Marvel Rivals. Not sort of Marvel. I say that's off stream, but on stream I grinded a lot of Final Fantasy 14.
Right.
I try to play Machinist. I want to know why. This class is deeply hated. That's why the Thunder's out there. Let me know, like, how don't you speak about my class? Like, look, I know why your class is hated. Machinist is a class that just needs to rework. It feels incomplete. It's fun, but man, it's just not great. It has good glam though. Probably that. I'll leave it at that. But that's about it. I played. Let's see. I played Nitro Express. I was on stream. It's a very interesting twin stick shooter. I think the game is it's very interesting, like sim shooter. It's like eSWAT. It's kind of like the game is kind of locked behind.
Did you just steal that from me?
No, I didn't steal that from you. I agree. When you pointed out when I was
like, this game reminds me of eSWAT.
Yeah, and I was on stream and confirmed, yes, it has some similarities to it, but it's a little more different with how its score system, etc. It's more based on equipment. The issue with Nitro Plus is the game is kind of locked to, it feels like 30 frames per second, and equipments do determine how you fight bosses, so you kind of have to grind to get every weapon to beat everybody. The art and sound direction is excellent. I recommend this game trying it out. It's on sale, so I enjoyed it. I've also really got into playing more retro games. I recently got like a chance to start playing like Final Fight 2, 3, a couple other games I missed from pre-play games. So just urge to play arcade games. Like I want to play Thunder Force, so could play that Thunder Force game. You know,
Which one?
3.
Yeah. And 4. And 4.
Just 3. Just 3.
No, 4 is
just 3. Come on.
4 is amazing, man.
It's just 3. Two if you think 2 if you just want to pretend you're an R-Type fan, okay?
Nah, I got no love for 2. None.
Exactly. It's only if you're like 2 is only if you I love it if you like R-Type. Just look in the mirror and you can lie to that person. You can't lie to the rest of us living room, okay? Anywho. I've also had an urge to play other style beat 'em ups. Like this Undercover Police Force it's a game that's made over SNES ROM. I want to play this is game. Oh yeah, because I got access to it. This game is bad, by the way. I don't recommend everyone playing it, but it's part of my childhood. Battletoads and Double Dragon: The Ultimate Team. That game is terrible, but I don't recommend you playing it. I don't recommend when playing. That game is ass, dude. That game is ass.
What? Excuse me. What?
That game is.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're a Capcom player. It's hard for me to explain to you what bad games are. Okay, so
Battletoads and Double Dragon was a great game.
The Ultimate Team was pretty bad. Yeah, it's hit detectors. The Ultimate Team. Yeah, the hit
Wasn't it Battle Maniacs?
No, it was Battletoads.
What?
It was Battletoads and Double Dragons. The Ultimate Team. That was made by Rare. I think it was 92, 93.
No, but I thought it was called Battle Maniacs.
Nope.
Or was that? Or am I thinking the thing one?
No, you're thinking of the other one.
I'm thinking about the Super Nintendo one.
Yeah. I'm thinking. Yeah.
Took me a while.
Not the version. No. Yeah. But Battletoads, I just want to play just for old time's sake, but that game is pretty bad. Hit the textures off the wall. The enemy has more moves than you. It's like one of those like, yes, this is what when everyone's making a beat 'em up. No, what I mean, like this is an example of like this is a game that has good art direction, but its gameplay is terrible, but also funny terrible. That's it. But at least you kick people off the bike, and each enemy you beat up has his own like combo you can do to him, so it's kind of funny. But I had urges to play games like that. I've also, because of the Steam sale, I have every Psychon shooter that's for like $3. So Strikers 1945, the entire trilogy. I got it. I'm living a dream, baby.
The Steam sale gets everybody.
Yes, it does.
Except for me, because I know better.
Well, bro, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm getting 50 games for $2. I'm pretty sure, and they're all arcade shooters. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty decent deal for good, decent ROM ports. Okay, I'm sorry. And this Soul Divide is peak. Samurai Ace is 3. Like, come on, man. This is come on. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. If you just want to say, I don't want to give Gabe Newell money because he's rich and he's fat and he's bald and he has a beard and he made Deadlock. We'll never update Deadlock. Just say that, okay?
Jeez.
I even forgot about Deadlock. What is this game? What? Deadlock.
It's the next Valve game.
Boy.
That's been in development for 10 years.
God.
Yeah.
10 years in development. But unironically though, I love Psychon shooters. I really like them. Ever since I've done my streams of Capcom Arcade Stadium, I just like, I want to just play some old school arcade games. So I'm just gonna bring that back and do a couple of streams of it so I get out my system.
Yeah.
So I got that. I've been also been trying out some other also retro games. I've also tried the latest update to Knock on the Coffin Lid, which is a story-based roguelike. It's okay. Like it's whatever. It's, like, you know, I'll avoid this. It's one of those games I'll check every time it's updated. But like, if you want my real opinion, pay me for it. Like that's about it. I've also playing a lot of Grand Blue Fantasy, a lot of Grand Blue Fantasy because Galleon's in the game, and I support our Earth Mother, so that's great. A grappler with actual Oki Semi is really nice, you know. Grappler good Oki, so I'm doing that. And for TV wise, I fell down YouTube rabbit holes. I didn't watch anything particular on TV except for up to the fifth season of Sopranos. So once I finish that, I'll probably watch like The Pit on HBO or something.
Ooh.
Because I heard The Pit's good, and there's an episode about like someone dying from sickle cell on The Pit. So that'll be pretty cool so they represent that right. That's all I've been up to. Unless you want to hear my 1 day grind to diamond with like 13? Was it 13? Like what was
Man, we should let Scott go,
13, 20 grinds?
Jeez.
Unless you want to hear about that.
No, it's Scott's turn. You took up too much.
All
time.
right.
Oh wow.
Alrighty. So I actually can't talk a lot about what I've been playing, but I did try out the new DC Gacha game that came out this week, the DC Worlds Collide. It's not too bad of a game, but the progression system is absolutely terrible. They try to basically make sure that you have to have like a certain amount of characters at like level 60 or level 80 before you can get to like certain story missions. And to be able to get those like extra resources to upgrade your characters requires a lot of different logging in, basically. So basically, they just want you to do dailies, get your characters leveled up, and then try doing story stuff. And then they like time gate you, which kind of sucks because I just like basically I like having an OP team and then just basically cascading myself through the story after that. But I can't do that because I have to have everything time gated, which always sucks. It's not even a stamina system. It's a freaking you have to have this level or this kind of elite system before it lets you in, even though it doesn't even like I can still do most of the story missions with like an underleveled team because I have like good characters. Oh. But that doesn't matter. That's why I just don't like the progression system.
Oh, no.
Is that the same problem that happened with Marvel Strike Force? Like I remember playing Strike Force. It's the same problem.
Marvel Strike Force has a much different problem with progression. Most of their problems is actually obtaining units because if you do like their gacha stuff, it doesn't actually get you characters. It gets you shards, and you have to get a certain amount of shards to get those characters. So they want you to basically be able to only get a certain amount of like gacha orbs every day. And so it's a different progression problem, but it still is similar that it has progression problems. But once you get like having the 2 million like power level mark, then you're basically just waiting to do stuff because you can only do so much things every day. I already on Strike Force, I already have like all the levels beat. Like I don't have anything to do but just slowly grind up character shards for characters I don't have yet, or do like the new events that happen with events like the Fantastic Four event that just happened in Strike Force. But even then, you have to wait to get all 4 of the Fantastic Four characters, and only have 2 of them right in the game right now. So it's a whole other problem. I can't do all the event yet until I get the other 2 characters in the game, and the 2 characters aren't in the game yet.
Man,
so it's just dumb. Strike Force has its own just ridiculous problems with progression.
Yeah,
and it's a very slow grind unless you actually want to spend money, but I don't recommend spending money in Strike Force because it's dumb. It's just bad to spend money on this game. But yeah, no, DC Worlds Collide still has similar problems. I don't know why some of these gacha games are so bad at integrating progression in their games. But it's also because they want you to feel like, oh, you need to buy the resources to level up your characters. You can get to the story. But I don't actually ever feel the FOMO of, oh, I should buy resources. Like, why would anyone want to buy materials to level up a character? I already have the character.
Fair enough, yeah.
What's that? You own the car and you unlock software? What's that?
Yeah, pretty much. Would you like to get the extra gear?
Yeah.
You only get 3 gears. Get the 4th gear. You have to spend money. So that's the weird thing when it comes to that progression. I've also been spending more time with .hack Fragment, going back in time to the old .hack days, and My character that I've been going with is a Heavy Blade, just because Heavy Blade is the one that does the most amount of damage for a low-level character. If I try to do like a Twin Blade or like a Blade Master, they do more hits usually, but the problem is they can miss a lot, because in Fragment, at least the offline version, you're basically going to areas that are like 10 to 20 levels above your character's level, so you can actually get experience points to level up your character. Like my character right now is like level 6, and I'm going to like level 25 to get experience points to level up, and it sucks. Which is why like they give you a lot of, they're very generous with giving you a lot of party members that you can use. So they'll give you like level 20 party members to help you out. And so basically you just are constantly telling them, hey, use this skill so you can do lots of damage. And so that's the problem with Fragment, but I think Fragment as its core was meant for the online experience, so that you join up with other characters to like basically help you through the experience grind, instead of having to do the offline mode to get your characters a small amount of experience with like 20 levels higher than you. But I still love Fragment in the sense that you get to basically make a party with everyone from the .hack games as well as the .hack sign anime. So if you're someone who likes the anime and you're sad that you only had like cameos in the games, now you get the actual characters in the game.
Yeah, that's sick. I gotta probably try that.
Yeah,
So, Scott,
for those of you who haven't played like the first 4 .hack games, they have cameos of the .hack sign characters as side content that you have to actually unlock. But you only get to see like visages and visions of them in the game, so you don't actually get to see all of them, except for at the 4th game where you get like Sora showing up, and then you get Subaru and Tsukasa.
Ooh, Subura? No way.
Yeah. Oh, you don't get to see the Crimson Knights.
Yeah.
So Scott, you're telling me that
you're
you're playing
yourself.
pre-Trails of Reverie before Reverie. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, everyone's here.
Everyone's here.
And the final game that I've been playing was Eden's Zero. So you may have noticed that we don't have a review of that up, and that's because they gave us the copy of the game on embargo. So it was just like, embargo's like tomorrow, here's the game. I'm like, you know that I can't beat the game in 24 hours, right?
I mean,
they were like, hey, you want to copy this game? I was like, I know Scott wants to copy this game, and I'm like, you're not getting a review anytime soon. Like, that's fine.
So it's like, okay, good. Just as long as I can play the game. So I've been playing through Eden Zero. Highly recommend not playing it on the Steam Deck if you have it on PC. It sucks on the Steam Deck. It is a lot better on the ROG Ally, especially if you do turbo mode. But otherwise, it is definitely PC optimized, like PC only.
She's gonna hear this and she's gonna see you at PAX.
Sorry, the ROG Ally.
ROG Ally. Just say ROG Ally. The ROG.
Yeah, so if you have an ROG Ally, it's acceptable. At least the story missions are 60 frames per second on the ROG Ally. On Steam Deck, not even the story missions get up to 60 frames per second. It sucks. Especially so Eden Zero has a story mode, and then it has like an exploration mode where you go to like one of the giant planets and you can go anywhere on the planet to go do side quests or missions, unlock like side characters you can get into like your vessel. There's a lot of things you can do in this mode, but if you're trying to play this on Steam Deck, just don't even think about it. You got like 10 frames per second going on.
Jeez.
So they did a good job of optimizing the story mode, but if they're trying to optimize like the open world mode, it is not that good. But I think it's because you can go so fast in the open world mode because you can use Itsuki's flight basically, where you can just go anywhere. So it's awesome to be able to fly and then just land and just go where you want to go, because they also give you like a bike, but it's like, why would I use a bike when I can just fly anywhere I want?
Right.
I guess maybe if I just want to look at the scenery, but on Steam Deck, you don't want to look at the scenery.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
But ROG Ally is fine. I need to actually start playing it on a PC, but because of the heat, I have not really played anything on the PC. Because I don't want anything to overheat or anything to make my room even more hot than it already is. Because I don't have AC in this room, but it's every other room in the house.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So other than that, the only thing is I also went to go see Superman.
Superman. Yes.
Really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed you're someone who's read comics or watch like the older Superman stuff. You will actually notice a lot of things that inspired this version of Superman. Said I was really surprised that he even managed to work in like freaking Smallville elements into this.
Did you
that Kurt show? That Kurt.
Things. Yeah, I really want to talk about that. There was just so many things there, especially. Oh man, yeah. This is gonna be a spoiler podcast. Sorry, folks, if you haven't seen the movie, don't listen or watch this show.
Slight spoilers. No,
I told you that by now. Sorry. All right, so since we're done that, let's move over to the first topic. But I switched up topics real quick because I just wanna. What's the word here? I want to reinforce something. Okay, I want to reinforce something. We had mentioned the ASUS ROG Ally and the ASUS ROG Ally Xbox variant multiple times on this show, and I was kind of done talking about this darn thing because I just want to be done with it. Yeah. But apparently, we can't stop talking about it because oh hey, there's potential leaks of the pricing being out there, and guess what, folks? It's expensive. Who saw that coming?
The same exact price as the right now ROG Ally prices.
Wow. You mean all those YouTube influencers who were telling you this thing's going to be cheap and Microsoft's
going to keep the cost. It's only going to be $500 at max.
No. We're looking at
lies.
The ROG Xbox Ally variant, which is going to replace the ROG Ally version with a newer processor, was, what did it say, 600 euros, which came out to about about
$700-ish, $800 for
and
the base model.
And then you had the ROG Xbox Ally X variant, which was €899, which comes to about $1,000.
Yeah. So we got $1,000 or $800. Choose your poison.
So this is the same price as that. And I think there's one thing that we failed to pay attention to, boys and girls, and that is our illustrious leader and his tariffs, which means that stuff is going to be even higher.
Pretty much.
So, don't say that we didn't tell you multiple times, because we told you they weren't going to bite the buck for you guys. This is a handheld PC. They want you to pay full price, so they don't have to spend anything on it, but they will be giving us Windows 11 with an Xbox front end. I think
that's what it's so far what it is, but again, they haven't been specific on what the software is. They've only hinted that it's going to be like a less bloated version of Windows 11, as well as the Xbox app instead of the Armory app.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you're using the Armory app, you should get rid of that and use G-Helper. Just saying.
I just turned off the app and just use it as a PC, honestly. The only reason to use the app is to map the back paddles to stuff for me.
Like I said, I put Basslight on mine. I'm waiting for the day that the official version of SteamOS works without using Ducky.
Yeah.
Then I'll just install that and be done with it. But so I'm not trying to be sarcastic or a jerk or that guy, but honestly, folks, they weren't going to what's the word I'm looking for?
Subsidize the cost.
Thank you. They weren't going to do that for you guys. They weren't going to keep that.
Keith, I said this before. I said it before in the last podcast. I'll say it again. You don't have to do much against these type of people. Reality does it for you. You're not being a jerk. You just say it is, okay? I mean, you have to be obnoxiously stupid to believe that a company will eat the cost for a product you want in this day and age. This day and age we live in, yeah, that's going to happen. You know what?
So it's going to be interesting to see when this comes out, if it's going to sell. Now, again, despite all these influencers telling you that handheld PC gaming is the shizniz, it is still a very niche.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Niche market,
category market, So
it's niche
and you have the handheld, enjoy them, but I wouldn't go out and tell mom, dad, or your best friend or your enemy to go pick up. I would tell nobody to pick up an ROG Ally if they're just starting out. I would not. I still tell people get a Steam Deck.
Get a Steam Deck. Yeah,
get a Steam Deck is the best entry point.
See how you like it, and then move from there. But I will say the Lenovo Go what is it? Go S now?
Something like that.
The Go S is a little bit more powerful than the Steam Deck, and I do like the handheld a lot, the format a lot better, and it has a bigger screen. So
slightly bigger.
I would maybe start telling people to play with that, but you don't get that sexy trackpad. So either or, but that screen is gorgeous outside of the OLED. So, but sorry guys, this is going to be pricey, and wait for those tariffs to come in. So sorry about that.
The sad part is like I feel like I think I talked to this before, maybe off record, but anyway, it bothers me that like I like handheld PC things. I think are really cool. I think expensive, but it's a niche, and people trying to tap it as gold mine. Like there's like a bazillion people buying it. At best, I think the average person who's into it may own between 1 to 2 handheld PC items. At best, 1 to 2. 1 is the highest minimum. I have 1. I think Scott has 2. He showed me both of them because he's richer than me and has a house and a loving family. Keith has 2 because he stole it from a local pizzeria, and Kevin has 0.
I have a Steam Deck actually.
He has 1. I've seen him play a Steam Deck before.
Oh wow!
I'm sorry. I'll be right.
Moses tablet. Moses tablet.
Moses tablet. Yeah. Look, most stole 1 from you, so you only have 2.
Remember, we had 2 Steam Decks. My original Steam Deck, and then the OLED I got. And then my original Steam Deck I gave to my son, which did the Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Took it for a ride thanks to my daughter that went flying. So
you have 0. Okay, so you have 0. And
no, we have 2. I gave him mine. I mean, you gave
it away. It's no longer yours.
It's in my damn house. It's in my damn.
No longer yours.
It's mine.
It's no longer yours. Look, I gave my wife my jacket, my favorite hoodie. It's no longer mine. That's how it is. It's no longer yours.
You'll never wear it again. You'll never touch it. Never ever.
I have never seen it since then.
Like Thor and what is it?
It's disappeared into the abyss.
Yes.
And never to be seen again. But I don't want to. I don't want to.
Oh yeah, I got to apologize. I didn't respect. I didn't respect Kevin's game. I didn't know he had actual money being Canadian.
Hey, Canadians have money too. They just have. They're a lot more coins.
Exactly. Yeah.
A lot less coins. You got rid of pennies.
But you get loonies and toonies.
It's not
exactly
Windows or Linux handheld PCs. There are a lot smaller ones and various ones.
Yeah, I think it's MSI has one.
Better than I don't say better, but they're more specialized. Like Game Boy replacements, 3DS replacements, things of that nature. So there are those, and those work out pretty good as well.
Oh, like the Analog Pocket.
Yeah, but yeah, it just like I said, I think it's a very niche market.
I can't get one.
Yeah, I think I said it's a very niche market. I just think it's weird that everyone's trying to gold rush it, and I think it's going to bust up the market instead of helping it expand. That's my slight doomer take because
the problem with that, Matt, is it's not that. It's just. Okay, so people are forgetting that this market existed before Lenovo or Steam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
got into it. And even if those guys disappear, people like Analog and Neo and various other Chinese knockoffs will still be here doing what they've been doing before they got here.
Yeah, selling you fake ROM games, you know.
And Soldier Boy, of course.
Soldier Boy.
Oh my God.
That'd be you. That'd be one. Soldier Boy. Anyway.
Okay, I'm still holding on hope that the KFC console comes out eventually.
That's not.
KFC console?
You remember that? Yeah, that's not.
If it gets too hot, you can put a thing of chicken in it and it will heat it up.
I deeply want that for the wrong reasons, bro. I want the kernel, man.
It's just like, oh, hey, we're gonna have it heat up food, electronics hate heat. Yeah. How is that gonna work? Trust me, bro, I got it.
It has 17 herbs and spices, my guy. Relax. You're thinking too hard.
You even think the real KFC has 17 herbs and spices?
It's actually 6 times 2 plus 1.
So that's 13.
No, it has 27 herbs and spices. All of them are different types of salt.
They doubled it? No, 27! Let's go!
It took my number. I'm doubled. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to our Superman, because everybody wants to talk about Superman. So the day it came out, I went to go see it with the wife, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. There were some issues that I had problems with. I thought the movie was maybe a little bit too long than it needed to be, but for the most part, it's pretty cool. I also love the fact that Nathan finally got a chance to play a Green Lantern on screen, even though it wasn't Hal.
It wasn't the one that he probably could have, but
because he voiced Hal in so many different movies.
Yeah.
But I think Guy was the best fit for him. I think that was just perfect for him because he got to be an ass and enjoy it. But Scott also saw it as he's repping Superman shirt.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about spoilers now. So let's just talk about what you thought about the movie and the things you noticed about the movie that were from prior Superman things. There was a lot. There was a whole lot.
Quite a few, yeah.
Did you catch when, first of all, when they were calling out the moves to fight Superman, they were doing Injustice.
Yes.
Counteracting
Injustice moves.
They also flashed to the screen real quick of Superman getting hit. That was a flashback to the Superman 2 with Richard Pryor when they had the machine and they were doing the Superman video game for a brief moment. So they had that in there too. What else? End of the movie when he talked about how he looked for a hair of Superman. I was like, are you serious? Did you just do Superman 4?
He had to get his DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also love that they brought in they have Luthor Corp instead of LexCorp from Smallville.
Yeah. They did a lot of things.
They did a lot of different ones, and like it's funny because like the James Gunn gave like 4 comics that he based it on, but it was just like it felt like there's a lot more like media with a bit of comics inside because we had like Superman animated series stuff in there. We had stuff with like even like with the Justice Gang, which was really fun with Maxwell Lord and him showing up for like a few seconds to just be like, yeah, I endorse whatever they do. So then runs away.
Maxwell Lord is from JLI, but the thing,
I know.
The thing is that, the thing is like, if you're gonna base Superman comics, welcome to having a fight with 20 different people. What the best Superman is. By the way, it's not John Byrne's Superman. I'm gonna say that out loud. It's not him. He's not the best Superman writer. It's this guy called Grant Morrison. He did one, and that was all we needed. Okay. But anywho, but on a wrong sense, like if you base on the comics, you're gonna get there's too much stuff we get sued into. Like I'm glad he just based it on the media people know and watch because it's just easier that way. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't believe he actually, because you spoiled it for me. He referred to Smallville. And it's like, yeah, I can't. That show was cursed, by the way, because that actress was crazy in real life. Remember what she did?
Oh, the one for Chloe? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that like I can't believe like wow, he did it. He's the strongest. Like, okay.
Yeah, well, one of the big twists in the film, in like the first half of it, is also something that they just got from Smallville that I imagine most people are going to be super annoyed at when they watch it.
Oh my god.
Damn. That crazy, eh?
There are some things that there's going to be people who are going to be like, this is not canon, or this is not how this works. And it's just like, it was canon in a run. It was canon in a certain type of media. This version of Superman, yes, it's like, this is the first time it's done. But all of the things that happen were not the first time these things happened in Superman.
And I like the fact that this Superman wasn't overpowered Superman either.
No,
he was just Superman, but he wasn't.
The thing
he
about
wasn't
like
Golden Age Superman.
Superman.
How about that?
The thing about Superman is like I don't think people know how to write power well because it's easy. That's the thing. Like if you're running, like people lose their poop, their poop and their pee-pees when you see Punisher like decimate like entire armies of dude, but it's just one guy. But that's overpowered. But Superman does it. Oh my god, this is OP. Bad writing. Bad writing. People like Scott knows what I'm talking about exactly. Like because it's the perception of power. It's a whole thing. Anywho, old man talking about comics. Cracks back.
So you want to talk about perception of power? So I love the fact that they gave Mr. Terrific some.
That
He's
fight with
spoiling it
Mr.
for
Terrific was
The
amazing.
YouTuber keeps spoiling it for me.
I didn't say which fight scene.
I'm about to see it.
It doesn't matter. You mentioned he's there, so therefore
He
I'm not going to be
he's in
surprised.
the trailers.
Hey, did you know he's black?
Trailers. I'm a pure.
You know he wears a jacket that like he wears in the comics.
And he has,
And he has a T on his head too.
He
He's
has
probably
T
black.
spheres that does things for him.
He's a quiz boy. Yeah. You mentioned it. He got a day job. His grandpa died. Come on. All right.
Hey, can we just talk about one thing with Mr. Terrific and I love, but also like, you know what? I can't. Never mind. I can't because it's going to spoil too much of the movie. I'm sorry. I won't talk about that. We'll wait till after you see it because it's just It's just,
we'll do a whole like when you guys watch it, hopefully this week or next week, and just do a whole podcast of just this is Superman.
I'm watching it
Alright.
tonight. So
I'll give you
watching
my
it tonight.
unadulterated actual opinions. All right, because I'll be sober. All right.
But there's also going to be like those people who are like, this is too goofy for comics. It's like, have you opened up a comic book in your life?
I swear to God, I hate those people the most because again, it's like I blame years of over hyper realism that people forgot comics are stupid. Did you know that Matt Murdock pretended to be Mike Murdock and all he did was change his glasses and had a fake passport, pretended to be Mike Murdock? That's
they
all I have
used
to
that
say.
in the movie a lot too. They used that in the movie too. That was great.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, that perfectly makes sense for your comics. I've seen that happen before. It's okay. God, like relax, man. It's a comic. It's fun. It's for kids. It's for everyone. Stop being
No. It's not for kids, sir. It's for me.
It's for those of
yeah.
us who grew up with Superman and wanted Superman movies again.
You know what?
Superman movie.
No, you know what? With that type of argument,
not Superman
this was-
turning into a
that-
Sailor Moon.
yeah, that's-
We got it. Now we have to get the live action magical girl transformation of Superman, just how we got it in the My Adventures with Superman show.
Well, that's serious, by the way. 5 stars. I recommend you watch it.
Yes, that was
Well,
great.
The blow up about that, like the blow up about that is that like that's one of the reasons why I think like I have a deep dislike of modern Batman fans is because they think that way. Like they can't appreciate like Brave and the Bold or some of the older comics or letting Batman grow with different people because Batman means different people. I like Detective Batman. I love Alan Grant Batman. It's one of my favorite Batman writers of all time. Shoot me in a ditch if you find me, but that's not happening. I love Alan Grant Batman. It's my top Batman of all time. Recommend it. But
I
if
love
somebody
Sim Batman, but you don't see me going, yeah,
that's my goat! My goat!
Okay, my goat is in the same series, but not Batman. It's Nightwing.
Whoa.
Nightwing and
Not Chuck Dixon. I'm just kidding. Everything.
Wait, we're getting off track. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Movie's good. If you like Superman, go watch Superman. If you think Superman's woke, maybe go watch it because it's gonna maybe change your
I mean, if you think
perception.
Superman, your brain broke.
Yeah,
That's
that also. I it's a good movie. It's a fun movie. It's not a shut your brain off movie, but it's also a great movie for people who watch old Superman movies or read the comics. You're gonna see a lot of stuff in the movie. You're gonna go, I remember that. Oh yeah. That's cool. You please go see it.
Plus, this Superman is really good.
Yes. Say,
Like he is fantastic in the role. Like David Cornsweet just did amazing.
Is he a good palette wash from Hoechlin?
Yeah,
I hope he is.
Yeah,
better than Cavill. Yeah, Cavill. Yeah, more probably.
I think Henry Cavill's problem wasn't even Henry Cavill. It was just every written script for him was like the absolute worst Superman script.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. Like if you've seen Henry in The Witcher, he can clearly act. It's great.
He's really good, and he could have played like even though there was like people who don't like the Joss Whedon cut of Justice League, that was probably the most accurate Superman of the Snyderverse was in that movie because you got to see how much he cared about people and how much he loved helping kids, and that was just erased for the Snyder cut.
But before we go, I do want to say one thing. I do think that Nicholas Hoult is it? Played an amazing.
Yes,
amazing. Probably
he was great.
Ever. He was great.
The way that Gunn has written Holt as Lex Luthor, I really am excited to see how he will write a Flash with Reverse Flash.
Actually, if he writes as well as he's saying, I actually would like him to write Captain Cold.
Captain
Thank
Cold.
God.
Cold.
Captain Cold, yeah. But no. The only thing,
Which version of Captain Cold though? The one where he becomes
Wally,
anti-hero, or evil?
well, he always was an anti-hero. If you want to go with Rogue's Gallery, that could be fun, but yet that'll just be betraying old friends. You could talk about the one where he had to hunt down the villain who killed, supposedly killed Wally West. Again, spoilers for 20 years reading comics. I'm not going to tell you the story. Please read Wally West Flash, best Flash of all time. No, I mean that seriously. If you come up to me and tell me that Barry Allen's a better Flash, I will find you and hurt you. Anyway, all right, that's not my
There's so many different Barry Allens.
All right, so speaking of Barry Allen, we're falling down a rabbit hole, and somebody went down a rabbit hole recently, didn't they?
Yeah, I went down a rabbit hole. So it
tell us
started
what
off.
you did.
Yeah, so basically, I wanted to learn how to use Game Maker or Unbreak Word, because I had this idea in my head for a while, and I told Scott this. This is actually like, you guys know I'm a huge fan of old school RPGs. I've recently done a stream 2 weeks ago playing Forge of Fey. Really fantastic game. It reminded me of Breath of Fire, and I really, really like Breath of Fire. And I think I'm going to try to stream it soon, but I want to stream more RPGs. Let me know how you feel about that.
Well, did nothing wrong. Sorry.
Whoa.
Hulu did nothing wrong.
Save it for the stream. Then I'll fight you all day. I can't fight you right here. I will fight you right now.
Nothing wrong.
Right now. I want him off my podcast. What up his team?
Hulu did nothing wrong.
A Canadian. He killed his own father. Anyway, back up. Seriously.
Wrong, but keep
everything.
Going.
But let me continue. Seriously. But so I wanted to learn: could I use Game Maker or RPG Maker to make a very basic Fire Emblem game? So I found some coding videos and learned how to use a program, blah blah blah, informative stuff. And I found a bunch of coding videos and people in the coding community talking about this guy called Pirate Software. Apparently, Pirate Software is a dumbass on multiple levels.
Here we go.
His coding ability is worse than Kevin's ability to recognize the American United States flag. Okay, he doesn't know what that flag looks like. He never seen it.
I do. You guys know what a Canadian flag looks like. That's the fun part.
I know what it looks like. I've seen it. It's the flag where like Justin Trudeau is crying at the blackface over it. That's the flag, right? That's the flag.
I actually have a Canadian flag.
Yeah, I cannot point to my Canadian flag, but I can point to Quebecian flag. Because as a Frenchman, Quebec is my true home, and there was no Canada. That's what they say, right?
Oh,
let me guess. And you watch Metabots to figure out how bad Canadians are, right? Like,
that's not
all the time.
No. It's the Fairly Odd Parents where you figure out the Canadians are the worst.
No. Unironically, I've been to Quebec in real life with my family. Worst experience of my life. I went there 3 times. I realized if I had to live there, I would actually become a murderer. I'm not even joking. That's how bad Quebec is. They came. You're pronouncing it's Avu. It's Edvu, not just Vu. Someone corrected me for saying that. And I was this close to punching him in the face. You said it to a Haitian man. I'm like, what? Anyway, so
Canadian French isn't something you take seriously, so I don't know what you're really going on about.
Woo!
A boot. Sorry.
I'm sorry. You're gonna correct a random person. You're gonna correct a random Haitian. Be like, I'm on the phone. Like, oh yeah, vous is it? Actually, sir, it's Edvu. You may be saying it wrong. Who the fuck are you?
Hey man, we're getting off topic here.
Anyway, speaking of, yeah, no. Canada's terrible. Don't live there. President Quebec, but
there's the Americans. We live here. Come on now.
Yeah. Look. America's great. We have Fruit Liberty burgers, French fries, and this guy called I forgot, Donald Cheadle. So
and Yoo-hoo,
but
terrible Yoo-hoo. Yeah,
terrible Yoo-hoo. Yeah,
thank you.
Terrible. It is. It's chocolate drink, not milk. So basically. On a serious note, I wanted to learn. No, it's not. So basically, I want to learn how, and I found these videos about Pirate Software. He's just an actual dumbass. He can't code for crap. And then I found more of a rabbit hole about his personal life. And these people were making videos about this guy way before the Stop Killing Games drama happened. This man is a degenerate on the highest level. So when he was married, never told anybody. He went on a forum to RP with another person who was a furry, and that's fine, man. You can be down with that stuff. If you're down for the sauce, you're down for the sauce, all right? But this guy was so controlling, psychopath, getting down in this furry's booty, or the fussy, as the kids say, the foosy. He's trying to get in there while he was married and ruined this person's life. He secret divorced his wife and still went on doing it. So
what?
he cheated.
Secret divorced?
Secret divorce. I'm joking. That's what I call it. But in reality, though, he's always been a psycho. Like, they have logs of being bad, and people skipped over him being a bad person before Stop Killing Games because, well, he cheated on the furry. No one cares about furries. And I'm like, that's messed up because just because somebody is a different thing of you doesn't mean doesn't have to be disrespected. And that's why I stand for all equality against Canadians. Burn down that country. I want my maple syrup for free. Charging me freaking $7.69 in tax. Tax! I'm from America. We don't pay taxes no more.
Says the accountant.
Exactly. Says the accountant. Yeah, I'll
show you.
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah. But jokingly, so he's that bad. His coding is actually dog crap to a point he attacked another content creator called Coding Jesus. Coding Jesus is a guy who makes tutorials and go over code and use it as an entry point to teach you mistakes from coding and how to improve yourself, how to watch out for technical slack, how to use various languages of coding, things of that nature. He's been doing it for years. And several other people as well follow his code. A guy so it's insane how this person is just a POS from the jump in technical crafting abilities, everything else. He's never finished a game called Heartbound, which he copied the idea from. Inspired by Deltarune, by Toby Fox's first game, Undertale, which is Peak, and he never finished it. He got $20,000, hasn't finished the game. Keeps saying I'm at 80% there, never did it. That's all I gotta say. He's worse than Yandere Dev. At least Yandere Dev is arguing with you and he can't code because he's actually unwell. Yandere Dev made a game and is actively unwell, doesn't know code. And I mean this unironically, he's actively unwell. Do not pursue this guy. Don't make fun of him. He's just whatever. Pirate Software is a functional human being that decides to be evil. To me, he is a bad person because of that and things he's done. I found even worse things about him, about other stuff, about his game design, all that stuff. Like when he was confronted that his code had issues from using copy-paste formats and not using proper sequencing or abilities to revolve things, he said, well, I did that on purpose so someday someone could reverse engineer my game, make an ARG. Like other games. Like other games. Insert ARG game. And I feel like ARGs were not made intentionally. They were by people who were really, really, really hyped about a game. You can play this game called Inscription, one of my favorite card roguelikes. Very interesting. It has ARG elements in it, but you don't need that to play the game. You can still play it as a great card roguelike. This man is just like a constant. Like this guy can't take any accountability. He can't code. He's actually too arrogant to him his fault. He disgusts me. So I fell down a rabbit hole of just wanting to learn. I wanted to make my clone fan hack version of Breath of Fire 1 and 2. And I found out this guy's coding issues and Game Maker and everything else. It is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And I wish I could scrub that memory from my mind because now I have less faith in you. Not only you are a fake intellectual dumbass, you're also a person who can't complete anything, can't put criticism, and you're a chronic abuser, and you're if I want to be mean, you're a degenerate, but we're all degenerates. But you're a person that would hurt others just because and keep going with it. You are the person that Clips talk about in Let God Sort 'Em Out. Great album, by the way. I'm giving that album a solid 8. If you're a hip hop fan, you know what I'm talking about. Shouts to Pharrell. He's always I appreciate making the beats. But yeah, that's the rabbit hole I fell down under. I found that Pirate Software can't code, and all I want to do is learn how to code, like how to use programs. And he's so bad, the coding community's been talking about him for years. And it's only resurfacing now because of the current Stop Killing Games drama. So he wasn't a jerk off today. He always has been. That makes him a monster. And speaking of things that make people monsters, Kevin, are we good about DLCs?
That topic.
Define good.
Are we good?
Define good, bro. What do you mean good?
Are we good? Like fighting game DLC, man. Are we good now? Are we in a better time than we were like 15 years ago when Odo broke my knees and told me to buy Street Fighter 4 and he'll kill my family? Before he did that.
What, Keith? No.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No, not at all.
We're not in a better place. I mean, have you
No.
seen modern DLC practices versus everything else? Like, I think we're modernized. I think we have a good idea of how to do
Tekken
it.
8 fans would disagree.
Tekken 8 fans aren't Tekken players. All right, so let's get down to
Oh, here we go.
So
You just asked
that's
a question,
one right
I gave
there.
you an answer.
I mean,
No, that's I
You
gave
Fighter
you. I
6
gave you
fans
a
were in a bad
answer.
place not too long ago too. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, but Tekken 8 players aren't Tekken fans. I mean, look at them.
Well-
They don't like Fakuran. They don't like waifus. They don't like
Fakuran.
Leroy. They're against the I hate to say it, the booty zoom in of Nina. They don't want that zoom in anymore.
those are.
Why they
I hate that myself. Like I've always hated that. Like when they took
You
that
hate the
out,
booty?
Well, no, the zoom in shit. You know, like they took out the replay.
Zoom in on the
they put
booty,
zoom
though.
In, like, oh yeah, we're about to hit the. Oh wait, oh I see, zoom in booty. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh god, I swear to God, that was honestly I like. Okay, so you played Art of Fighting, right? Art of Fighting 1 and 2, or even 3. You played Art of Fighting, right? It was kind of
promised me
cool
you
when
were
you
not
like.
talking about art of fighting anymore. You're doing it.
I said I'm talking about it as an
We're not talking
example.
about Art of
Before I
Fighting.
fire you, replace you with Don Cheadle because he'll take my phone calls. He'll take my phone calls.
My phone record would disagree, but continue.
Don Cheadle's gonna take my phone calls, man. He loves me. He says I'm his favorite fan, not because I paid him on Cameo. Anyway, but in Art of Fighting, you have a zoom in feature that happens the closer you are to your opponent, and I think that was a cool idea. I think Tekken just does it really annoyingly because you know what's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah.
And they zoom in on like the worst parts, or like how it zooms in. Like I think I've seen somebody do a zoom in of an entire I think someone did a zoom in where they did the lost slide into a backflip, and that whole thing was slow mode. Like, oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But unironically though, let's talk about DLC practices. So
Well,
DLC
I mean,
practices
he's
now.
saying it's a bad idea, but I'm wondering why. But I guess we're gonna go into that, right? Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. DLC practices now is that they sell you a game, they sell you the upgrade of the game, which has like the season 1 DLC, and then season 2 and 3 you have to buy it when it comes out, or buy per character, as some people do, like Grand Blue Fantasy does.
Yeah.
Or it's Guilty of Strive, which
Or-
that is
Or you can also wait for the rotation, which
the rotation. Yeah,
Which
well,
is kinda- yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
So-
similar to what DOA 6 kind of did, where, well, actually, no, DOA 5 and 6, where they had core fighters.
Yeah.
And it said, all right, you know what, you get these guys. And it's like, what, 4 characters for free? And you're just like, all right, this is not the full game, but it's
We'll take it.
serviceable, you know?
Right. So the thing is that like that's the standard with the first credits, and I think it works because it controls price points. Back then, they would like nickel and dime. They would do the same thing with nickel and dime at worst. I think Street Fighter 4 did that hard body because you had to buy Super. You had like until Arcade Edition came out, you had to either buy the DLC. I know they sold Ultra in a separate disc, but shit like that was crazy. And then cross Tekken with the gem system and the dislock content, actual DLC,
Dislock, yeah, that was so much fun. Oh yeah, it's
So-
here. You just can't have
Yeah,
it.
it's here, yeah. And then you had like I would say like games like Brawlhalla or DC Multiverse, rest in peace, that try to do like a season pass system and work out freemium. It's like I feel like we learned what to do. We learned it, we perfected it. It's as standard as other games are. We're in a better spot than we were 20 years ago.
Yep.
I think that's my take. I think we're better than we were 20 years ago. I can't, because 20 years ago it was the Wild West. Like, I'm sorry. There were like, let's say you wanted to upgrade Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition to Ultra. If you purchase a DLC, it could be, I think the DLC was like $30, $40. But if there was a sale at your local GameStop, you could have bought it for $20. Or some other place. That's pretty tough, man. Price unison. So I feel bad about that. Because that price didn't go down. I feel like and I feel like the free model, people still experiment with the free model of the freemium fighter for fighting games. I know that Grand Blue does it. I know that at one point Multiverse, I think Brawlhalla has it.
Yeah. Thing. Of course, yeah. DOA did that.
DOA did that, yeah.
There was somebody else who did it too. I think KI did it to a point.
Yeah, KI did it, and KI is,
Whoa. Finish that thought. What was your problem with how KI did it?
Yeah.
KI is a video game, and that's what it did.
No. Without desecrating KI, what was the problem?
I'm not even desecrating it. That's exactly the statement I'm sticking with. It is a video game, and somebody made it.
Oh, boy.
That is a statement that is factual, has no malice whatsoever. It is a video game that somebody made. It had a free run system, and it had a pay system. And then, if you want to be mathematical, the payment system didn't match out to the game because it cut the service. So therefore, you could be under $25 with the content you never got. Who knows? But hey, it's a video game somebody made.
Okay, somebody.
He doesn't like KI. He gets
No.
Really?
I mean, well, it doesn't like KI. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I love getting combo breaker 6 times, and the only strong character is a character with short combos and short resets into throws. Man, Thunderhawk having like a 3-frame command grab from a standing light's a great idea. Great idea. Anywho, great game though. Love it. And I'm talking about broader than KI. I mean, you scrubs can play your KI and act like you're doing all the combos. But you play someone who knows what they're doing, then you realize, wow, what is this game? Yeah, KI. The hit detection, the game, okay? Seriously. God dang it, that was a video game. Like, KI could have been better if it had less, like, you're just baiting combo breaker into burst and then you could win the fight, which felt like just playing worse Guilty Gear. And at this time, Revelator came out, which, by the way, what Guilty Gear did, they just followed the old format. They just made, you had Guilty Gear Sign, Rev was a free patch, I think, and then you bought Rev 2, or Rev 2 Sign, they sold it like $40.
Yeah.
That was another system that was done back in the day. Now we're in the season pass system, which everyone does.
Yeah.
So I think it was better.
Which, I mean, I agree with it, where you're not really, compared to what we had to deal with what, Street Fighter 2? Which,
Street Fighter 2.
Oh man, let's not talk about that, because when you went to upgrade, you just bought a new game.
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly. And then they said, but people didn't know that back then. They just kept making upgrades and upgrades. Like, was it Fatal Fury 2, Fatal Fury Special?
Yep.
Technically speaking, you could say that like until we had the Dream Match King of Fighters, most King of Fighters were usually on the same system. Like 94 to 97 was essentially the same game, essentially, quote unquote.
Pretty much.
Until 98.
I mean, until 96 when they actually like cared about the engine and said, okay, let's make better graphics here. And it said,
we had money.
Was and then they just kept that same energy for like what, 7 years with the same style,
right? And then like 99, 2000, where it's just a striker system. Then we got 2001, which is its own thing. Then we got 2002, and then etc. But it just felt like it's kind of evolution of things. I feel like the only fighting game model that can be question mark is the freemium model, which is going to be games like 2XKO, Not Token Battle Fighter Extreme made by Marvel, and like Brawlhalla. These games, like how do these games generate revenue consistently, and how do they match the value of playing for free? Blah blah blah. Again, these are the ones that are going to have more conundrum, because I think, in my opinion, if you just lower the base price of buying a game and then you add DLC content, it's probably a bit better. Yeah. Like the idea, like Street Fighter 6, I think every time a new season came out, or every time a new DLC patch, people complain about the price point DLC and what you get. Like people, was it like one patch a year they're gonna do, or something like that? I was like, one update a year. Is it something like that? I forgot the rules they're gonna do.
Yeah, for a certain point when it came to like the actual like outfits and stuff, which, I mean, I kind of understood to a point, but I mean, at the same time, you're getting this much characters, you're doing some stuff, and like some of the improvements to the system itself, like for instance, the Rival that was given out for free. So I can't see the complaints to a certain point. Like even for costumes itself, it's like, man, they're costumes, right? Like
you don't even need to
buy all the costumes.
I think the sad point is that like we've now evolved like cosmetics into like core gameplay things. Like I'll tangent here, right? Yeah. So, Borderlands 4 is coming out. The difference between buying the premium pack, the premium, I think $90-$80 game, and buying the $130 version the key difference between the two is that the $130 version is giving you the skins and a DLC, the Season 1 DLC package. The $80 one just gives you the skins. And people value those skins as part of a gaming experience because you get to customize the character. Customization is such a part of gaming that it's like you don't have to pay for it, but people feel a kinship to it. Because I don't want to dress as John Street Fighter. You think I want to run around wearing a tracksuit and like 2 fists? No, I'm not dressed as John Street Fighter.
No,
you know?
Not even.
No, and that's the thing. Like, so people feel limited by that to a certain degree. It's the same reason why, like, you know, I hate to say this, Final Fantasy 14 Glam, the Glam store, you know, the online store buying like Glam and stuff, even though they give you stuff for free in the game customization, that generates money for them. That isn't just a mount store. That's just it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally get you. I mean, I did like. Oh wait, I mean, back to the topic itself. I mean, I do feel as if some things have improved, really. Like especially. Yeah, with the things like the rotator, where it's like, okay, like if I'm saying to myself, I'm gonna main these characters, then I'm sticking to it. Or like for instance, with Guilty Gear, I remember like with like Strive as well as Xrd, like the minute I see Biken, I'm like, all right, Biken, all right, because I know Chip is coming. Yeah, Chip is already a part of the base roster. They're always trying to find some sort of way to just continue bringing back Biken, because they're always seem to say, okay, Biken's always going to be a hidden character.
Yeah, no Biken, no buy-in, you know, the classic. Yeah.
Exactly. That's how I feel sometimes. And I'm like, oh, Biken's here? All right. I'll buy Biken the DLC. Because I like Biken, right?
Right, and some people won't buy the entire season pass, they just buy that character, you know? That happens, yeah.
Exactly. So for them to play around with that sort of thing is great. Like I agree that there's some things that I'm not too fond of, but like for some stuff like what's going on with City of the Wolves, where it's like, oh yeah, we'll just give you the first season for free, and that's like 5 characters, right? No, that's not.
Yeah,
that's not something small. That's like, oh my god, these guys. Even though some of that is questionable outside of Ken and Chun-Li, like maybe Mr. Big, but
I mean.
Everything else.
Yeah, we got. I'm like Mr. Big. I was hoping to see, unironically, Mr. Ryo as Mr. Karate in there. just, I'm not even joking because it's like, you know, Art of Fighting and Fatal Fury canonically to each other, so it'd be cool to see them in there. You know.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean,
that's what I'm shooting for. Yeah. So or see some other Fatal Fury characters, but Mr. Big. I mean, how you doing, Mr. Big? Can you tell me what's going on? Like seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of wrong about that too, because I'm like, okay, he's in the story. I mean, spoiler alert. Yeah, he's the one that took Rock's inheritance.
Yeah, like how
am I having to buy him as a character?
Yeah, exactly.
DLC.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird in that front. So, like, I feel like how DLC is there. Yeah, exactly. Like, thanks for showing up. Like, I don't know what you're doing here, but it feels like the DLC model is better now than it was back then because it was a Wild West. I feel like the real problem with the opposite free games like Valhalla and at one point KI and 2XKO that's not Marvel Token Stream Fighter Don Cheadle Edition. Games like that have to find a way to like entice people to continue playing,
right? But
also do something else. Like I feel like people feel less bad about playing free-to-play shooters, but free-to-play fighting games, which is all like that, you know, whatever. So I think I had to disagree with Keith. I think the modernization is good, and I'm counting modernization like I want to say unironically like maybe Ultra Street Fighter 4 upwards, I guess. And maybe you could throw Street Fighter Cross Second under the bus because you know pay for gems. It's craziest idea to see in my life. Pay for gems.
Exactly. I mean, I agree too. Like, with that in mind, yeah. Like, I feel like things have improved. Like, again, no issues. I mean, there are certain issues with some of the pricing, but like, for instance,
yeah.
But then again, you can always wait for a sale. Like, for instance, K with 15, you could literally buy the Ultimate Edition, like $14. Like, that's crazy.
But also the problem is though that when Ultimate Edition come out, that's like the end, the cycle of the game, and people feel like the hype is done. Again, this is a wider FGC problem where FGC has super FOMO, where a lot of people aren't playing the game when it's hot. If it's not hot, they'll just buy whatever, don't play anymore. Like I remember, let me think of a fighting game like King of Fighters 13, right? King of Fighters 13 was hot for like I want to say a good 2-3 evos, and then when it died out. It was on sale. People bought it. That didn't really help the numbers because people stopped playing it. You know, it's like it's what are you doing here?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So it's kind of like the monkey's paw kind of situation. It's like, man, I really want more KOF. I'm like, yeah, but you got to play it now because if people move on to the next game, there's people playing it. Again, this is a modern FGC problem, in my opinion, where there isn't a lot of core people. People are jumping to the next fighter. More consistent compared to the old days. In the old days, like I could like today, you know, I'm an old man. I could boot up plus R and find people playing plus R. Easy.
Yeah.
But if I boot up non-fight-tade King of Fighters 13, it'll be rough to find people playing online.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like buying the game on sale, you have to buy the game on sale and people are still playing it, like with no drama relevancy or anything like that, which also hurts because it's like it makes me wonder that like the FGC is like super FOMO pilled, you know, where they're not really playing games because they like it or whatever. They're playing games because everyone else is playing it, and if you stop playing it, who cares, you know? Again, this is Doomer FOMO pill.
Yeah, and then of course, like competition and all that as well too. You have to throw that in perspective.
Yeah.
I agree.
Which makes me wonder, like if like it's one of the reasons why, like, you know, for the Tekken community, offhanded here was like saying like we need to go back to Tekken 7. Who's playing Tekken 7 though? That's the thing.
Anybody who likes Noctis,
exactly. You're trading one problem for another. So it's like, what are you getting at here, my guy?
Yeah. Exactly.
So I feel like from a serious personal standpoint, I feel like unironically that like the issue with like fighting games is not the DLC's issue. It's like people's retention to play them longer outside the hype cycle. Yeah. Like people really like the game outside the hype cycle. Like I still boot up Mark of the Wolves and Plus R when I can. I still boot up King of Fighters 2002 and then lose to a random dude in Brazil and then cry in a corner for 6 hours.
I mean,
just saying as it is, you know.
I kind of feel that. Like I'd play Alpha 2 if I wanted to, you know, get roughed up.
Look, if you play Alpha 2 for two reasons. One, you think that boss, aka Rio, is going to come back and not hit you with the one infinite. Okay, like he won't do it, and he does it. He says GG and go back to eating ramen. You know.
Oh God.
And I respect that. He did say GG. He didn't say FU, so I respect that.
No, you're so wrong.
You're so wrong. Like he didn't say Wi-Fi player, you know. Which I missed that. Yeah, messed up. Oh man. Yeah. And speaking of things that are messed up, multiplayer games, man. I was
like, oh God, I'm up now. I'm sorry, I didn't fall asleep on this segment.
Wow.
He always, like I said, man, Keith has no respect for Caribbeans. You know how he is.
Wow.
Classic Keith. No respect for the Caribbean people.
I mean, I've dated one and married one. What?
You don't respect. I'm sorry. You don't respect Caribbean people you marry. You don't respect the outside Caribbean culture. You like he tried to pour me on ice a couple of minutes ago. Just want you to know that.
I was about to drop the sign. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Yeah. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, you Caribbean. Wrap it up, you Haitian man. Go back to your country. You know that's what he says to me. Like all.
No. That's Trump. That's not me. That's Trump.
Oh right.
I'm getting conflicted now.
I'm getting conflicted. Well, you have the same people, right? Like the same guys.
His Rump, Mr. Rump. Sorry.
But anywho, though, like multiplayer games. Why are they unfun? Why is it unfun to play multiplayer games? And I'm not talking about shooting games. I'm not talking about shooter games. I'm talking about cooperative multiplayer games. Okay, Marvel Rivals is unfun because everyone's dumb. Let's keep that. That's not against that. Mecha Break.
You can make that same argument for Overwatch.
No, Mecha Break.
Whoa.
Okay.
Overwatch, they had chosen to be stupid. I'm sorry. You picked Lifeweaver? We need Ana. Why did you pick Lifeweaver, you fucking moron? But anywho, like if you pick Lifeweaver, you're an actual terrorist, and I will report you. Anywho.
I mean, I kind of agree with that. The whole thing, but that's something else.
Just bad, but like Mecha Break, bad teammates. They say, some of them say slurs in Chinese in you. I couldn't believe that. I was like, oh my god, he said some like, wow, that was really racist. He's like, nah, I got you, fam. And I knew it was over after that.
I mean, the one thing I hate about Mecha Break is sometimes I can't find like teams where people actually talk. It kind of pisses me off. Like sometimes I'd be there and it's like, oh, someone says something. Oh, because they want to call something out. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get that guy. And then no one says shit all else after like a good moment until they start getting their asses kicked by like.
Yeah, it's like team down. Like my favorite thing what people do is when they will scream out what killed them after they got killed. It's happening in Rivals. It's like, yo, Black Panther backline. Why are you playing about 20 minutes ago, bro? I'm playing the thing up front. I'm clobbering over here. Anywho, that's enough me being Brooklyn. So,
okay,
why multiplayer games are not PvP insufferable? I'll let Keith explore his opinion. I got my 5-hour essay later, so you go first.
Well, I have two opinions. I can't talk now. 2 opinions, and I can put my safe back on because my son's not here bothering me anymore. Thanks, son. Sign on door that says streaming doesn't mean anything. Anyway, let's use Nightreign as a great example. Because it's kind of polarizing. Okay. Right. On one side, you have people that suck. And I don't mean suck as in they can't play the game. I mean suck as in they don't want to mesh with the other players. It has a ping system, which I guess the only thing they could think of. I think having some kind of communication system would have been nice, but also probably would have been bad as well. So that, hey, you ping the map and say, hey, we're going to the tower. Hey, we're going to the castle. Hey, we're going to this boss. And for the most part, people go, okay, fine. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to come with you until you get other people to go, you know what? I'm going to go off and do my own thing. And then they get killed. And then they're pinging the map like, hey, I'm over here. I'm like, yeah, but we're over here. Maybe you should come play with us so we can do this first and then go do that later. And it just doesn't happen. And then you also have other people that caster will pick up a weapon that's clearly for another player in the group, but instead of giving that weapon to the other person that you can see, by the way, because they let you see your teammates' items, so you can clearly see, oh, hey, you have that sword, but you can't say, give me the sword. But it's just common knowledge. If I'm playing with somebody like a Raider or a Wilder or a Duchess, and I have a weapon that they clearly can use, I'm going to give it to them because why do I have it? I don't need it. I'm using the Recluse. I'm a caster, or I'm using Iron Eye. I'm using bows. I don't need this. But that's just the attitude with some people. They just don't want to mesh with their teams, and it sucks. And you can take that example for other games as well. Hey, we need to go point A, or I'm going to go point B. No, we need to all go to point A, and then you start losing. Or when you have a capture the flag kind of game where you need to capture 2 out of 3 points. And you're constantly losing those 2 points because people don't want to get on the point. They want to just sit in the middle on the freaking map and just kill each other. Like, okay, great, but we need to be over here. It's a mindset. And when people don't have a proper mindset and when they're playing other people, it kind of makes the game suck. And then you don't want to be there anymore. And then you're screaming Bloody Mary and you're calling them every name under their book. And that's why I don't stream, because I have to do the same thing.
Don't want to be demonetized.
Right? No. The sad part is like it's also like, in my opinion, for playing Rivals, it's like it's really a mental diff. It's really a mental stack against them in competitive games. In cooperative games, it's terrible because people don't want to be part of. Like, it depends on community per unit. Like if you play, let's say Battlestar Galactica. Like what's that game? The engineers and the dwarves, or Rock something.
God, not Black Rock. Is it Black Rock? God, no way. I look it up now.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too. It's like Rock,
Deep Rock
Galactic.
Yeah,
Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic. Great game. The community who plays it know what the hell they're doing. they all queue up together and play correctly. It's like reminds me of like I used to play with TF2 and other games. And it's amazing because they're all playing objective. Even like myself, who's been playing Monster Hunter Wilds in the back pocket, people know what they're doing and playing together. They hunt together, they do stuff together. It's like I think it's more of a people issue. And I'm going to expose a people. Yeah, and I think that it's become more apparent in certain games. Like I'm going to bring up an actual real scenario that happened to me when I played Marvel Rivals. So when I play Marvel Rivals, I try to unironically legitimately be a better player. I legit try to like be positive as I can and not scream obscenities in their face. I try not to do that because I think like I agree with people I watch or people trying to learn better from, and I think that flaming somebody isn't going to help. I think that the best way to improve for the people is to like say, hey, buddy, I know you're good at this, but it isn't working right now. Try doing something else. You have to coax them. You have to coddle people into that. It's not something I generally like doing or agreeing with, but I understand why doing that is good for you. So basically, I had a comp game where this guy was screaming that Spider-Man is mopping up in the back. And I'm in this game playing Doreen Green, the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, God's greatest character, strongest soldier, the thickest thighs for the homies out there. I'm going to rip up a Jamaican flag t-shirt right now. SOS, you've seen the meme, right? You know, the guy, like, yeah, but anyway. So I'm playing Doreen. I'm doing fantastic. I in that game, I went, I think, 17-4 with like 87 assists. And Doreen versus Spider-Man, I can't kill him unless Spider uses zips. So he's like, Spider-Man, win. He's playing Susan. He's clearly knows how to use the kit for Susan. Mm-hmm. Susan can use her in Vortex to drop in the sky or boop him. Essentially, I'm going to read the entire thing because I have it saved. I told the guy, I'm going to call him a proper name. His name is Bozo. Bozo, swap to another healer if Spidey is targeting you. There's not much we can do to him after he wastes all his zips. Then Bozo goes on, we win the game, and we won the game clean. This is my rank up, we won. He says, we all type GG. No one said, like, DPS diff, healer diff, spider diff. We didn't do none of the insults. Great day in Marvel Rivals, by the way, when no one is saying any insults in chat. Great day. He goes up and says, DPS can't kill DPS, skill issue. I'm like, it's not a skill issue. It's a survivability issue. Sometimes the best thing to do is to swap to something that can help you survive. He types ... and I said, we won, have a GG's though. We won, have a good day. And he types back, Bozo, he's going to target me no matter what because I'm support. You're supposed to peel for me. I gave you a response. Swap to a different support. Play Rocket Raccoon. He can fly around. Play Cloak and Dagger. They can go invisible for a couple of seconds. Play Loki. You can go invisible. If you're really sick nasty, freeze him with Lunar Snow. This guy was playing Susan. He refuses to swap but complain. This type of mental weakness, I think, is prominent in a lot more games that isn't just multiplayer. People aren't willing to adapt to be better players and keep making bad choices and making it your problem.
And that was the other top or point I was going to make, where I was going to add it.
Yeah, you know, get into it. Yeah,
it's not always a people skill. Not everybody's going to be the best and the best of the best at playing a game, and it is what it is. That's accepted. That's fine. You know, especially when I'm playing like, you know, Nightreign. Like, all right, you suck at this. Okay, that's fine. We all start at a certain point. We keep playing. We get better, and everything's good. But when you're playing a certain class and you know you're not getting anywhere with that class, then maybe it's time for you to switch up and play another class that might be a bit easier for you. Maybe playing a caster class just isn't working for you, maybe because you don't understand how to play a caster class, or maybe you're picking a caster class and you want to be in melee range. It's like, no, you totally don't want to do that. Or then when you are playing the caster, you realize that, hey, you're going to be squishy as well, because that's how it is. You're a caster, okay, you have more burst ability, but you're going to get punched in the face a lot easier and then die. Or if you're playing the Wilder or the Raider, hey, you can stay in melee range and get punched all day and you can live. It's like you need to figure out what works for you And if you're trying to help your team, then you need to switch to a better character. And that's simply it. Great. You like this character. I understand. But do you want to win? Or do you just want to play the game over and over and over? Because
and that's the best part. They're not interested in winning. They're just trying to play because it's in high innate selfishness. And again, I think it's a people or maybe community aspect, because it's like what's his face? I'll talk to Scott. Scott plays Rivals. How many times you saw Spider-Man go 1 in 25, and they don't switch, and like, yo, you guys gotta take care of Namor. We can't kill Namor. Swap off.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean that there are two types of Spider-Man players. There are those ones, and there are those that actually know how to flank enemies. There's no in between. You either have a really bad Spider-Man or you have a really good Spider-Man. It's just 80% of them are the bad ones.
Yeah, exactly. And the running joke with that is that, like, the best thing you can do is swap off. These people keep running their head into the wall like Coach Sowers did in King of the Hill helmet test. They just keep doing that, and that bothers me the most. Like I don't want to be like psychological, but like, are you mentally deficient? You got killed 6 times, my guy. Swap for something else. You're not doing great. The idea of a video game is to win the objective. Just win the objective. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Unless it's Animal Crossing.
You know, it's funny when you say that, because really you also have those people that go, when you start telling them, hey, I don't like this because I want to win the game, and you're making it terrible for us to win the game, and they go,
right,
it's just the game. Why are you playing?
Then why are you playing? And by the way, like, I want to pop off all this.
We want to play to win. Thank you very much.
Exactly. What bothers me most is, like, they say this, you're playing ranked, whatever, but like, I've recently seen a couple of Reddit posts and YouTube posts, and Keith knows about Nightreign. There are people actually complaining that there are people being too sweaty in Nightreign runs. I'm like, don't you play it to win? Like, what are you people? I'm like, oh my god, I can't even police you to do the right thing. Like.
But I will say for Nightreign, thankfully, there is a very helpful Discord where we all sit around, we talk strategies and how to play, and then we go, hey, you need some help? We'll jump in. Or if somebody goes, hey, I want to run, I need 2 people who know what the hell they're doing. You know, because if they get somebody who doesn't know what they're playing, they'll leave and go, all right, so this guy sucks. We're not going to play with this guy ever again. So I like the fact that the community is at least trying to get around the negative player situation.
Oh no, yeah, and I exactly, and it bothers me because I can't believe that's a thing. Like I said, like I said before, like, because I play video games based on objectives, I'm a sweaty tryhard, blah blah blah, and I know my limits of things I can't do. Like, for example, I'll be honest with you, I don't have the best mechanical aim. The characters I play in Rivals are not mechanically scripted. I play Cloak and Dagger. I play Mantis. People say Mantis require aim. You spam enough choke points, you're getting kills. Okay, same thing with Bro. God bless Doreen. Okay, I play her because of that. Mr. Fantastic, because he's fantastic, hot diggity. And I play Emma, you can aim a little bit. But it's like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, you know, I can play Phoenix and Emma. I'm going to play Phoenix and Hela. Or I'm going to play Hawkeye or even like Black Widow. That's not happening. I know my limits. I know what I need to play to win. These people are like kicking above their weight. Like, oh, if I just grind like 3 hours longer of this harder class, I'll eventually get it. You weren't getting it on your first 10 tries. You're going to get it later. Watch some videos, come back to it later. Right. Help the people who are trying to win the game. And by that saying, stop acting like you have skill. Okay, don't act like you're a Blanca player. Just pick Ken. Just pick Ken. Right, Kevin?
I don't care if you think you're smurfing. No,
just pick Zangief, okay? Just pick Zangief.
Whoa! Don't give the game that easy. We got to keep Zangief like oh no, Zangief is strong. How could I see that happening? Pick Ken. We want it. You protect Zangief, okay? They nerf him, we're all in trouble, okay? Protect Zangief. Protect him. He's Marissa's husband. Come on. Think about the protection there. But on a serious note, I feel like that's
a very unhealthy relationship. I can't even imagine that. 2 wrestlers married together.
I mean,
that's not a good relationship.
It's gonna work for somebody, but not for me.
Who's throwing hands first?
But like on a very serious note, it's like, it's problematic because of like, it's why is it so hard to play multiplayer games? Like, I just think that people just don't know how to be people. Yeah, people. That's
it. People don't know how to be. Some people don't know how to be social and don't understand that it takes a team effort in order to reach a
right.
conclusion or win the game. And it's not just game; it's everything. You have to be like-minded to win. And if you don't want to do that, and you want to be a selfish person, then you could eventually cause everybody.
Yeah, you drag us all down with you. And I think one of the worst parts of that, the experience of that, is that like it's one of the reasons why that people like group up like linear to their own games. Like there's a game that's coming out. It's called Mycopunk. And I like the game. I played the demo and I streamed it. And I'm thinking about getting the full access to the game soon if I have money or have a chance to other means.
That's him basically telling me, Keith, I know you have a code. Well, haven't you sent it to me yet?
No. Yeah, have you sent me the code? Have you called my parents? Did you wish them a Merry Christmas? Did you tell them that like Get Sillius was my favorite coworker? To tell him that he's the best. He's always been kind to me. A good friend.
Actually, I did send you the code.
You did. I know. I'm joking. I know.
I just checked my send box. I
haven't activated the code yet. But it's like when I play that game, I don't trust randos online to play with other people because I know that there's going to be people who just don't going to play the game right, and that's kind of suck. Because like I think that the problem is that people don't know how to play objective games together consistently to do it together versus other people. Like. I think that, like, if I queue up right now and play Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, goated game, by the way, with randos, I'll be fine. Don't worry about. But if I play something that's, like, higher end, like I play, like, well, I would say, like, Mycopunk, or I play Swamp Meat. I'm looking forward to that. It's coming out soon. Swamp Meat. I'm gonna be in trouble. And I don't like that. And I feel bad for people who made videos and I think posted on Reddit I've seen and Twitter about like how unhappy they are queuing up in Nightreign. And that's why I brought this topic up. I'm like, God dang it, you guys can't just get any runs done. Like, you deserve the suffering, but not like this. Yeah, that's right, Keith. I actually, I believe you don't deserve to suffer like that. You deserve to suffer in other ways, but not like this.
I don't have a problem. Like I said before, if I get into a game and I know a person is not really trying to play the game, I have no problem leaving anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. It's just like
the sad part is that like I was trolling you when I posted it on the YouTube comment. And I actually seen real people make the same exact post or clips themselves like, I'm out. People make like YouTube shorts like the Absolute Cinema meme. Like, God, what I'm talking about? Absolute Cinema, the hands up. And he's like, Absolute Cinema. And he just leaves the part and he just leaves the game. Like, oh my God, this is becoming a real thing. I can't believe people do Absolute Cinema. Like, first boss fight, we're not winning. Absolute Cinema. I'm like, we're cooked. Absolute. But yeah, I just like Keith could probably go more, or even Kevin, you guys can add more. How you feel about like multiplayer experience? Like, why are you guys having fun playing multiplayer games?
I am. I'm really enjoying it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, definitely right now, Mecha Break, and also tried Rematch. So that was interesting.
Like, now I'm talking about multiplayer games that are PvE based, not other people.
PvE.
Like, yeah, PvP based. That's.
Well,
it can go up or down.
Mecha Break's got Mashmach, and I felt like that was a pretty interesting experience because like you got three guys, and sometimes it doesn't feel like we're playing off of each other because I remember thinking, like, I guess sometimes people are thinking, okay, yeah, we're fighting against bosses, but there's gonna be like 60 other dudes gonna try to kill us if we're not careful. Right, and then we're trying to kill them, and sometimes I'd always play as a scout because I know for a fact that like I can at least see what's going on without them trying to catch me, and then I can
run away from the danger.
Yeah. Exactly, I'd run really fast, right? That's like, I'm Falcon, and I'll just my team's getting their ass kicked. All right, let me try to get out of here, so then later on I can res them and like. Or maybe just, I don't know, extract and laugh at them while I do it,
Right, you can make some options. I decide, like, this is the part of the game where I think all of you are trash, and I can feel good about that.
Yeah. But I guess later on, like, when I actually get into some matches where people start talking, I mean, in the beta, I had some matches where people were actually, like, discussing stuff, like, it's like, oh, no, save yourself. It's like, no, I mean, I could still do this, right? I just gotta fight Sky Raider and whoever, right? No, just save yourself, Dollar It's cool. And I'm like, fine. I'll try to get here, but I'll see you when I see you. And after one guy would be like, oh, this is not fun for me. Peace out, and he'll leave. And it's just like,
yeah,
hey, it's a 3-man experience, and you're gonna leave because you didn't get res on time, or you didn't feel like talking about trying to get res.
Right. No, exactly. And it's like it's so bad. Like the thing is, like I think like people take tilt in the worst ways.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like I don't know how to feel about, like, on a serious note, like, is punishing tilting a better way to deal with, like, people who rage quit? And this is, I don't even know. Some developer have to legit tell me, or like show me the numbers, like how many accounts you banned or punished or reprimanded that actually increased players' ability to play the game. Like, if does actually banning players make people less be jerk offs? I don't know. I don't
think the problem I have with that, and that's an ongoing issue, is you have people that do legitimately leave, and the other people that are like, oh, my connection dropped. You punish them.
I think you could tell the difference after a certain while. Like, if you see someone stuttering and they're walking around, that's like a DC. But if someone actually, like, I didn't get healed. Yeah.
Sometimes it just drops.
I mean,
yeah, sometimes you have a thunderstorm outside and it decides to destroy your internet.
Yeah. Well, that was because you didn't ask God for the blessing of your life. Like, you didn't say God.
Every time I play video game, I gotta ask God for blessings.
You need to. So if you just go on hololivepro.com and buy an acrylic slam of Tokino Sora, it costs about $16 in shipping. You place it right next to your Street Fighter poster in the back. And then you just bow to it, like, and then have your lives go better. I'm saying, except for me.
It's like when OG Overwatch used to actually be good, and you'd make an entire, like, shrine to Jeff Kaplan.
Yeah,
for your loot box polls to get the one legendary you didn't have of the event.
God, I miss, man. I'm unironically sad because I'm starting, like, random topic here. I feel like when a lot of the key people that left Blizzard, you notice it in the games. Like Jeff Kaplan leaving Overwatch, completely different game. Ben Bro leaving Hearthstone, completely different game. It's like, dang, man, they really, like, it wasn't some, like, Johnny Donuts. It was really big. You can notice it. But yeah, you need to have that shrine for Jeff Kaplan. Maybe he'll come back if we ask nice enough,
Yes, nice enough. I mean, they do have loot boxes back in Overwatch again. I just haven't played enough to care.
No. Same. They got the stadium mode.
I couldn't do it either. I mean, I pieced out every time I want to go back. I just piece out every single time they mention some sort of crossover they want to do.
Yeah.
Like
oh God, I think this one. Oh God, I think this one is I think they're doing a G.I. Joe collab, and I only know because I keep up with the news. But it's like, yeah, I think it's G.I. Joe this time. But oh my God,
G.I. Joe, Street Fighter, they did one with that. I'm just tired.
I'm tired. They did one with One Punch Man.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice. Yeah, One Punch Man. Jesus.
You got Doomfist Saitama out there.
Doomfist Saitama. Oh, that's what the kids. That's what the kids want. Man.
Show already of this. Okay, I'm tired of this stuff.
Go
back to what you promised. Go back to having an event where you actually have the OG Overwatch trailers and getting me hyped up on that stuff. Don't get me start crying, man. You're gonna make me cry on the stream. I'm like, I can't. I mean, it's this podcast. I'm gonna cry. I saw all 3 Overwatch launch trailers in theaters. Okay.
Oh man! I remember watching the original trailer over and over with the two little boys. That was like, yeah, I want to play this.
That was a revolutionary trailer.
Oh my God!
That was peak. Oh my God!
Yeah.
This game sold itself before I even got to play it with the real gameplay. That is so good.
That's so sad, man. Oh my God. But before we start tripping on, like, Blizzard has made us lose our humanity, it's just multiplayer games, man. If you have multiplayer games and you know what game you're playing, play with friends. If you're playing against PvP games, let God sort it out. You can only do the best you can.
Sometimes your friends aren't the best either.
But at least your friends will listen to changes what you ask for, right? At least Unless your friends are like scumbags.
Maybe, hopefully.
I mean, unless your friends are like dumb scumbags who don't want to play video games, which that happens. I mean, welcome to America, but that's a different thing for a different time.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like if you're playing PvP games, I really recommend learning how to talk to people. Be like, hey, buddy. Like, and this actually worked in the game of my Mobile Rivals. This is a guy playing Black Panther, and for some reason, he thought he can queue up against a thing, and that thing rocked him for obvious reasons. Like, hey, a guy who cannot be moved has a giant stone fist. Who's gonna win? A man in a cat suit or a giant man with stone fist?
But he's got vibranium in him.
Yeah, it's clobbering time. Yeah, get used to that. And he can leap at you, get locked down. Good luck. But in a serious note,
actually Black Panther actually beat the Thing? That's a
no, not in video game, not in comics. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope.
Wow.
Nope, I'm not even going to entertain that. Nope.
That's a question. That's an interesting.
That is not a good question. That is a send you to jail kind of question, my friend. No way.
No, I mean quite serious though. It's because
I mean serious. You cannot. Nope. But look,
there have been creatures that bit into the Thing's arm. So
no, here's the thing: vibranium. If we already tested that, celestial armor can pierce celestium, which is higher than vibranium, and adamantium can pierce the Thing, but vibranium can't. Can only
like how it's brought in that. So
we're
gonna also bring in Arctic vibranium as well, because why the not?
Arctic.
I mean, Celestial, which was invented for the Celestial, is written by John Hickman, one of the best Avenger runs of all time. Read a comic book before I hurt you. So that's happening. So vibranium, if Celestials work, does can injure him. Vibranium can't, and it doesn't. So boom, no, sorry, buddy. No, Black Panther cannot beat the Thing in game or in comics. Therefore, Marvel Rivals is peak. You don't compete him. Squirrel Girl can, because she's unbeatable.
Now that is some BS right there with the squirrel. You know,
no, that's not what you're not even the sauce. You wouldn't believe it. You don't like. She is actually unbeatable. That is not even like a joke.
Yeah, I know, but it's BS. It's called plot armor.
It's not plot armor. It's the power of belief in children. You gotta believe it.
Oh my god.
The power of God. Yeah, the power of God in anime. You guys don't have that anymore.
Jesus.
And with that, I think we need to end the show. It's almost 10 o'clock. Holy crap, guys! Can you send us out of here? So my kids stop bothering me. Talking about
your children. Yeah, tell your kids you love them, and you want to talk about how much you love us. Be sure to follow us on Blue Sky, YouTube, and check out the Spectator Mode Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are hosted. We appreciate you guys, listening to us every week so far and supporting us in all the proper social media founders. Leave us a review. Let us know what you think, and we hope to see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
Yeah.
Do.